Secretaries for the bill.
Hi, welcome everyone. Today is May 25th, 2017. This is the Human Services and Housing Committee. We have only a few members here, but everything is being recorded, and my members have guaranteed to me that they're going to go back and watch this. It's a very important issue. There's a legislative breakfast going on, and then we've got two members who are testifying in Judiciary Committee right now for another bill who will be coming back. So they will be coming back hopefully by about 8:20, 8:25, and then there's a number of members, 5, who are coming back later, but they're at the legislative breakfast. So this gets to be the really busy time of year where people are in different directions, but I know that they are intending to go back and watch this. And we had a first chamber deadline of April 18th, and House Bill 2007 went through some revisions shortly before the deadline. This is in part because housing got flooded with a lot of different bills. Many members from both sides of the aisle understand how crucial this is in their communities around the state. So we had a number of bills, and lots of different groups were working as hard as they could to get ideas, bring stakeholders around the table, and present amendments to bills. So 2007 was passed out of our committee I think on April 18th, right, close to the deadline. At the time, there was no opposition because people really hadn't seen the amendment that had just been released. The bill then, because of the deadline, went to Ways and Means, which is where it is now. Because it's in Ways and Means, our committee cannot take any actions on that bill. We also, and I only learned this recently, cannot even accept testimony and put it on OLIS. So any testimony that is sent, what I encourage people to do who are passionate about this bill, many people are, is to make sure that you e-subscribe to the bill 2007, and that way the minute it gets posted for a hearing, if and when it gets posted for a hearing in Ways and Means, you will have the opportunity to send your testimony that gets put up on OLIS. In the meantime, that shouldn't stop you from emailing members of this committee, members of Ways and Means, about your feelings, but the opportunity for public testimony will happen when the bill actually gets a hearing. That's just the protocol. I thought because we were doing an informational hearing that we would have the opportunity to put public input on OLIS, and I was wrong. I've never done a public hearing on a bill in my committee that's not assigned, that's no longer in my committee. So for anyone that I said, feel free to send it in, we'll put it on OLIS. I'm sorry for my own confusion. Been here 5.5 years and didn't realize that OLIS was not open to testimony for a bill that's not in my committee. But I think that having this hearing is very important. We've invited people who have different feelings about the bill. It's going through many amendments. No amendments can be acted upon until there's actually a hearing in the committee, and so the next committee is in Ways and Means. So there's no action that will be taken. I think that you'll see that OLIS, the amendment is not on the regular 2007.
Correct.
Yes.
So if you want to see the amendment, you have to click on the meeting for today. So it's associated with our meeting. It's not associated with the bill.
Okay, so the way to get to that for anyone here or anyone who may be watching this now or later is you go to OLIS, which is olis.leg, leg.state.or.us, and then you click on committees, and then from there you click on the House Committee on Human Services and Housing, and then from there at the bottom you click on the Agenda 525, and when you open the agenda for that day, at the top you'll see Agenda, Meeting Materials, and Recording Log. So if you're at home listening, there's also a little video camera where you can watch live content. Later you can go back and watch recorded content. But under Meeting Materials, if you click on Meeting Materials, you will see the materials, the -4 itself, I believe. Yes, the -4 itself is the second meeting material. And so you'll see what are some of the things being considered as people give us feedback. And just know that we are doing this because we're open to feedback, and we're going to continue looking at the bill.